So some jokers think they've found the Quran's inheritance mathematical flaw. The math sometimes doesn't add up, they say. The fixed shares can exceed 100% of the estate. They point at this and call it bad math. They do not see or choose to ignore the fact that the system also underflows, leaving a state behind too. But that so-called flaw is the entire point. The Quranic formula wasn't designed to be a perfect spreadsheet. The Quranic system leaves room for practical calculation. Real estates are rarely neat. Try dividing a single house exactly between multiple heirs. The law locks in protections first, then leaves humans to perform the proportional adjustments those realities require. First, it locks in non-negotiable minimums. The widow gets 1/8 if there are children or 1/4 if there are not. Daughters get 1/2 if alone or 2/3 if two or more. Parents get 1/6 each in most cases. These fractions are deliberately generous. Here is the guidance, work it out fairly, it says. If the total exceeds 100%, the shares are reduced proportionally. No heir is erased, everyone shares the adjustment burden. If the total falls short, the remainder goes to the nearest male relative or to the state. The Quran even adds moral guardrails. In chapter 4, verse 12, it says, after payment of any bequest he may have made or debt without causing harm. This do no harm clause blocks fake debts, oversized bequests or wills and misallocation to rightful heirs, and the Prophet, peace be upon him, easily worked it out. He gave the operational rule. Give the fixed shares to those entitled, then whatever remains goes to the closest male relative. Overflow, underflow, both are covered. Let's stress test it. Imagine a man passes on, leaving 30 widows and his father. In a weights system, the father's share collapses to crumbs. With each widow getting one, no matter what weight the father had, he soon gets none. In an equal division system, the father is treated no differently than each widow. In the Quranic system, the father keeps 75%, while the wives share 25%. It still bends, but the protection priorities hold. Before the Quran, the picture was grim. In the New Testament era, there was no codified inheritance law. Women often inherited nothing. In the Old Testament, male primogeniture ruled. Daughters only inherited if there were no sons, and even then had to marry within their tribe. Widows were left out entirely. The Quran changed this overnight, granting fixed, enforceable shares to women, preventing total disinheritance, and creating a framework that could flex under real-world stress. Because when you try to fix the math, you break the protection, and when you design for both overflow and underflow, you preserve justice. 14 centuries later, the system still works and is the safest, smartest, cheapest, easiest, and most protective system in the world, and it avoids dreadful and draining legal deadlocks that span decades. If you think you can design a better system, one that protects